So this is the solution that I had. Keep your NH bank, because this is where you're going to get paid. Keep that. Open your KEB bank, have the check, and have the easy one remittance. But here's what you do. You activate your international transactions on the KEB check account. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Muhle Mbola, launching your careers in Ngelosi Yelo. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel because it's the right thing to do. And before we get started, I want to thank every one of you that has subscribed to the channel. People that have told their friends about the channel. I'm very happy that you guys are supporting and spreading the word as you should. And that's why we are now at 2,000 subscribers and still growing. So I want to thank each and every one of you for doing the right thing and helping the channel grow, spreading the word. And for that means now we are going to be running the draw. Actually, at the end of this video, we're going to be running the draw for your 2,000 rand. So stay tuned till the very end of this video to see who the winner is. Now, in today's video, we are going to do my first official story time. So, Friday, Palisa Jonas, which I hope you have all subscribed to, posted a video on banking in Korea. Now, this is something that a lot of you guys have asked me to do a video on, and I haven't because I really do believe that it's one of those things that you need to worry about only when you get here. So that's why I've never done a video on it. But after watching Palisa's video, I really felt like I needed to extend on her video to give you guys a bit of insight on how to do things a little better. Like, I'm just giving you tips on how to bank better, or not even maybe how to bank better, but how to send money home in a more efficient way, which is already something Palisa has already spoken about. So I'm just basically giving you guys a story linking to the video that Upalisa, or rather the things that Upalisa already told you guys about on her video. So I hope that with this story time, it's all going to make a little bit more sense, and it's going to help you guys get a little bit more wisdom, more knowledge on how to send money home when you finally get here. So let's get started. Before we do, please go watch that video first, Palisa's Banking in Korea video. I'll give you guys a second to do that. Pause this video, go there, come back. Right, now that you're back, let's continue with the video. Alright guys, this is my first story time ever, so I really hope that I am as detailed as possible and that I don't ramble too much. I don't have a plan for telling the story, so I really hope that I do well. So I'll start with when I got here. Obviously, when you're at orientation, they'll help you set up your NH banking card, and then that's where you'll get paid. That's where your life starts with banking in Korea. I came towards the first month. So this is the first time I was going to get paid. I went online and I started Googling how to send money from South Korea to South Africa. And then on my research, what came up was a lot of people from South Africa. I think this was research from, these are comments rather made from 2011 on some websites. So they had all suggested KEB. So I wasn't sure that the prices were still the same, because they had said how much it was to send money home. And amongst all the others, KEB was the cheapest, was the most efficient as well. So then I went and I went to KEB and I set up an account with KEB. So they gave me a KEB bank card, a normal standard bank card. And then they also gave me with that an easy one remittance, which Upalisa showed you guys on her video. So you have two cards with KEB. So the easy one remittance account is the one that is going to be linked to, for instance, in my case, my dad's net bank account. So I did that, and then yeah, also KEB staff here in Gexa, that is at least, very, very helpful. They'll help you sign up, fill the form, everything from A all the way up to Z. What I did was I transferred money from my NH bank account into the KEB bank, into the KEB. So from NH to KEB. I think I sent it to the normal bank card, the normal check card, KEB. And then when I got to the teller, she just transferred the money from the check into the easy one. And when it goes into the easy one, straight goes to South Africa immediately. So the next month and the next month and the next month, I did the same thing. So it was a very late. It was a lot. I think I must have realized this maybe 3 months in, that I actually don't need to go to the bank every time I wanted to send money home. I can just transfer straight from my NH bank into the easy one remittance. So you don't need to go via the check card, the KEB check card, but you can just send money straight from NH into the easy one remittance, not the KEB check, because that's only for what they had explained to me was if the money bounces from the easy one, then they have some account to put it back on. So that's what the KEB check card was for. It was for that only, but I knew that that would never happen. So I ended up canceling the KEB check account. Right, so that's how I was sending money home. So from NH into KEB easy one remittance straight to my dad. Sometimes he would get it on the day, sometimes he get it the following morning, but very, very easy, very, very fast, no issue. So the charge for that was 15,001. So every time you send money home, and that's why Balisa said that it's better to send a large sum once, because then you are charged a fixed amount, and that's what I love about KEB. So the charge is 15,001 for every transaction. Standard, no stories, no issues, no hassles. And they can speak English a lot better than the NH consultants. So I was very, very happy to be doing my banking at KEB. Now, let's fast forward to when I was planning to buy outfits online for my trip to Thailand. And I'm using my KEB bank. So I'm trying to purchase, put the sale through on my KEB, and then it doesn't go through. It says something along the lines of it's fraudulent, you need to get your bank to approve it. So I go to the bank and I show them the message. I'm like, yo, what's happening here? And the lady tries to help me with something. It wasn't successful. And then she said, it's sorted now, you can do it. So then, trusting that she's helped me, I then went back home and I tried to put the sale through again. Still didn't work. I don't know what she did. She said she did something. She did nothing, because I still couldn't purchase the items online. And it had said, it's something along, it's fraudulent, ask the bank to approve it. Your bank is declining this. It's not, your bank is not approving this transaction. So then the second day I went to the bank again. I'm like, lady, what happened? You're not helping me. Anyway, I'm going to cut the long story short and just say that I ended up visiting the bank 4 times before I got the help that I needed. Now, in between, I was calling the customer care line, Yaga NH Bank. I'm calling them and I'm like, yo, I went to the bank, I had asked for this, nothing's happening. So what am I supposed to do? And then, because they could speak English a whole lot better on customer care line. So then they're like, oh no, and by the 4th time, or rather the 3rd time, after I'd seen them 3 times, I was very, very mad. So they could tell. And I'm like, I spoke to you guys yesterday. Anyway, they ended up saying, okay, cool, it's fine, relax. We'll send you an SMS. You just show them this SMS and then they will help you with that specifically. So what I had needed to ask them, and this is what you go and you ask them as well. You ask them to approve international transactions on your NH, so that so that you can purchase anything online. So transactional, international transactions, that's what you asked for. So that took forever. So I went to the bank the fourth time, and then they were like, okay, cool, we'll set it up. But here's the issue. And this is where this is where I was like, okay, fine. This is the last time I then sent money home. So I go to NH, and then they're like, okay, cool. If we authorize this, we are gonna need to close down your KEB bank, your easy one. So at the time, remember, I already told you that I had canceled the KEB check card. So now I only had the easy one remittance, which is what I am sending money home with. And I'm like, but what's that got to do with anything? And they're like, no, you can only have one international card. You can only have one card that you can do international transactions with. So that's why we have to close your easy one remittance with KEB. And I'm like, fine. Because at the time, I really just want to be able to do my online shopping. I need to get these costumes because Thailand is happening in 30 days. I guess I'm like, fine, do that, because I'm thinking I'll make a plan somehow, you know. I'll try and get around the system. No, you really can't. So I'm like, fine. And then they closed my easy one remittance. So they called KEB and they're like, okay, we have to close the card because she wants to approve international transactions with us and she can only have one. Now I can't close NH because this is where I get paid. This is where my meals get charged from school. So that's why I had to stick with NH Bank. Now this means I can't send money home because I no longer have the easy one remittance. So plan B is to send money home using NH Bank. And this is where it starts to get interesting. So she says to me, okay, the next time you want to send money home, just come to me. I will help you set it up. Because I wasn't going to say, I had already sent money home when all of this happened. So the next time I was going to send money home was the following month, which I think must have been August, if not July or August, whatever. So I go there. Now I'm ready to send money home. I'm like, okay. Now when I get there, I'm not speaking to the same lady. I think only this lady, the lady that helped me set up the international transactions at NH, is the only lady consultant from NH that can actually speak English or at least understand. She's the only one that can really help me, and she's the last lady I spoke to. She's the one that knows the drill. So the next time I go there, I'm assigned to another person, some other guy who really doesn't know English, and I really don't know Korean, so language barrier. So I'm like, mister, can you please let me speak to this lady, because she's the one that I spoke to the last time. She's the one that said she could help me send money home, because clearly he didn't know what to do, because he's telling me A, B, C, D, and none of it is making sense. So I was really, really upset, but I'm trying to keep my cool. And I'm like, okay, you know, because I really just believe that he was trying to practice his English with me, and it just wasn't the time, because I mean business. I'm trying to send money home. So eventually he gives me forms to sign, or fill rather, and he's like, okay, cool, do this. Before that, so all the other girls that are sending money home, all my colleagues have been sending money home, Jose to Dimple and so on and so forth. They believed, or maybe this is true for them, that to send money home with NH cost 5,000 won. Couldn't, for me, this is what they had explained to me. This was wrong. So this is the impression I came in the bank with. Very, very wrong. So when I realized, okay, I'm like, okay, this is how much I want to send home. How? Oh no, like Palisa said, he's like, okay, he asked me how much I want to send home in US dollars. So now I have to convert from, first I have to convert from South African rands into Korean won, so that I know how much I'm sending in won, because that was the system with KEB. I just convert South African rands into one, and then from there I know that, and then I just add my 15,001 on top of that. This was with KEB. So here I'm new to sending money here, so that's the thinking that I came with. So I know how much I want to send in Korean won, but they're asking me to convert again into US dollars, and I'm just like, whatever, fine. So I did that, and then he started explaining to me that, oh no, cause I'm like, yo, why can't I send money using my phone? Because the lady that I'm trying to speak to said that she would help me send it via my phone, through my phone, via the app. So why are you not helping me use that way or use that system? And he's like, no, this is how we send money. We send money via Western Union. Now, Western Union will charge you an arm and a leg because they are a third party. Why they are there, I have no idea. And I asked him, why do I have to send money via Western Union? And he says to me, because there's been some fraudulent activities. And I'm like, but wait, all my friends are all from South Africa, have been sending money home via the app. So why can't I do the same? And he says to me, well, they closed it, and he got some lady from the customer care to call me, and she was basically explaining that no, there's been some fraudulent activity, so then they closed that system down. Now you can only send money via the counter. So I was mad. I'm like, I don't want to have to come to the bank every time I want to send money. I mean, I know the simple, easy, efficient way, which is hassle-free with KEB, so why do I have to come here every time? Sure, the bank is close by, but still, I don't want to have to go through all that admin. Anyway, I'm like, okay, fine, let's do it. Until we get to the end of me filling the form and then them trying to put the sale through, or rather the transaction through. And he then explains to me that to send it the other way is, I think he said 11,000, but he had another sum for the first way, which was the idea that I had, the app way. Now he's telling me that that's been closed. So I can only, which I think are lies. Western Union was just trying to get me to send money through them so that they can benefit. So he says to me, so this is the other way. It's the Western Union way. And I'm like, okay, cool. How much is the charge to send money this way? And he breaks it down to me. Now there are three, and I was just like, wow. So then there are three charges. The first charge is the 5,001, which all the other girls know. And guys, I think really you're not gonna want to really like check that they really only charged you 5,000. We can be a little careless with, or maybe a little too trusting of the bank tellers when they tell you that they're going to charge you this much. If they don't communicate very effectively with you, or as accurate as possible with how much you're going to get charged sending your money home, it's easy for you to trust them and to just, so that's why I think everyone is convinced that to send money from SK to SA is 5,001, but this is not true. Maybe it is with the app, and that's one way I've never tried before. So, so the first charge is the 5,001, and he explained. I really don't have the explanation with me anymore, but I was writing it down as it was being explained to me. So the first charge is for the first bracket. So a bracket, let's say maybe if you're sending 500,001 to 1 million, you'll be charged, if you're sending within that bracket, you'll be charged 5,000. From another level, if you're sending 1 million to 2 million, you'll be charged maybe 10,000. So for specific brackets, you're charged a specific amount. So the more you send, the more you're charged. So that's the first charge for that game. And then there is a Western Union charge, which was some amounts that I don't remember. And then there was a third charge. This is before my dad is going to be charged from NetBank, because my dad gets charged. So when I send money home, when I used to send money home with KEB, it would be a 15,001 charge, plus my dad would be charged 100 rands from NetBank. Easy, simple, no stories, no fine prints. Now here, there's a 5,001 charge, then there's another charge, and then there's another charge. But in total, all three charges, when I calculated at the time, came up to 40,001. 40,001. And I was like, no, I'm signing out. I was like, because all of this is happening while I'm at the bank, and I'm like, so much has happened. I'm telling you, gentlemen, let me speak to the other lady, and you won't let me because you're trying to practice your English with me while I'm trying to send money home. I was just like, you know what, fine. I'm not sending the money. It's fine. Cancel the whole thing. I'm gone. I'm leaving. Bye. So then I got back and I was like, Dad, I'm not going to be sending money home no more because the charge is just ridiculous. 40,001. Where's all that money going? So no, I told my dad I'm not going to send money home anymore. So, and my dad was like, no sis, it's okay, like do your thing as long as you're saving. And I'm working on that. Anyway, so that was the last time I sent money home. Now I went to KEB. I went back to KEB because I was trying to be smart. Remember when I let them close my KEB Easy One? I thought that I could work around the system. I was totally wrong because I went to KEB and I tried to set it up. And they're like, oh no, why do you... Oh, so when I got there, I tried to set up a new Easy One remittance because I knew that the old one was closed. So when I get there, I filled in the new forms. And when I get to the teller, she's like, oh no, you don't need a new form. You're still appearing on the system. I'm like, oh really? Great. And she's like, are you changing the person that you're sending money to? And I'm like, no, same person. And she's like, okay, cool. Then I don't need the form. How much do you want to send? Send it to your Easy One. So I sent the money straight to my Easy One from NH to Easy One. It sent and then it bounced back into NH. And I'm like, ah. And I knew why this was happening, but I thought I was being smart. And I was so happy when she told me that I was still appearing on the system and that my dad as the recipient was also still appearing. So I was like, okay, maybe NH, maybe UKB can make things happen for me, you know, can make the pots to be done. And then she called the bank. Now she's trying to figure it out. And I know, and I can't tell her because I'm like, if there's a way, please find out and make it happen. Then she called NH and NH was like, nah, she's with us. We can't. So just turn her down. If she wants to authorize with you, then tell her that she has to cancel with us. And that's how the cookie's gonna crumble. And I was like, oh. So then I couldn't close my NH, of course. And then the lady was like, sis, sorry, but you have to choose one. So yeah, so that's the story. But okay, I'm not gonna just give you the story because it's a sad story without any solution. So this is the solution that I had. Keep your NH bank because this is where you're going to get paid. Keep that. Open your KEB bank. Have the check and have the Easy One remittance. But here's what you do. You activate your international transactions on the KEB check account. You understand? This is how you're going to win. So I hope that makes sense. Activate your international transactions only with KEB, the check account, the check account. Yabo. That way you won't have issues because NH will give you problems and you need to keep NH. So that's what you do. Now I can't do that because I think if I have to do that, then I have to close NH period and then open it again. And I don't want to go through that just yet. Maybe next year I'll do it. But this year I'm gonna save money myself. So that's what you do. That's my tip to you. All right, I'm about to make one lucky person a winner. I'm about to make you 2,000 rands richer. And again, good luck to everybody. Thanks to everyone that participated in the giveaway. And I really hope that whoever wins this money is going to use it greatly. So I'm already on the comment picker. I tried to use it, do it on my other phone, but it wasn't working. So I'm on my laptop now, and I'm on comment picker for the YouTube video. So I've already pasted the 2,000 rands giveaway terms and conditions link. I pasted that link onto here. It says YouTube video URL. Now let's go down a little bit. Go down. Okay, and then it says get comments. Okay, so we have an amount. It says unique. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but I'm just gonna go ahead and press start here because I believe that it's gotten my. Oh, and there we have the names are rolling. Let me put this, lower the screen a little bit. Oh, it picked the winner on its own. I didn't pick the winner. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Naledi, Raboteng. I didn't even press stop yet. Oh my god. But there we have it. That's our winner today. Naledi's comment reads, I love the interview questions video. I feel it helped me a lot because I've never done an interview in my life. It was great to sort of have prep using your tips. The second favorite video is the one where you discuss 10 things you don't like about South Korea, and she's got a heart emoji. Naledi, congratulations. Wow, I didn't even expect that. I feel like the computer picked you. I didn't even get a chance to pick, but that's how random this was supposed to be anyway. So congratulations once again, Naledi. Please be sure to send me a DM, send me your banking details so I can send you the money. And before we get into that, I want to make it clear that I will send the money no later than the 30th of November 2019. Again, congratulations. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. I love you. Have a great day. Stay blessed.